Good morning, Kevin. My name is Jonathan Agosto from Triple A SEO. I spoke with Julia earlier today, and as I promised, here's your video analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick and go through your site in this video to do a website audit and also show you personally what is holding your website back from being in the top 3 on Google. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you can do today to help bring in more work and customers. Those 3 things are content, citations, and backlinks. The very first thing I want to go over is your website. So as you can see, we have your website pulled up. I mean, it's a pretty, nice looking website. You have all your services listed here, but this is your homepage, and I don't see enough content on your homepage. Google likes to see a minimum of 1500 words on your homepage, and you definitely have less than that. In addition to this, the more content you have, the more you look like an expert in their eyes. So you want to beat out your competitors in this area. So if they have 1500, you want to have 2000, and so on. So when someone searches for roofing company Charlotte, North Carolina, Google's going to start crawling all the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google is looking for what the website should be fine for, and that's going to be based on the keywords. If you have the exact words roofing company Charlotte, North Carolina listed multiple times on your site, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. I don't see any of those keywords here on your homepage, so you want to go ahead and get those in there as well. So I went ahead and did a Google search for that specific keyword, roofing company, Charlotte, North Carolina. The very first thing you're gonna see is the advertisement. Obviously, they're paying to be put on front, so that's the first thing you see. But right below this, we have what we call the organic, or what we call the Mac pack. The top 3 listed in here are the one that gets most of the work. Why? Because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. Some things you can do to get listed in here is have a Google Business profile, which you guys have one. You basically have to optimize you and add as much information as you can. You want to fill out as much as possible in that profile. For example, your name, your phone number, your hour of operations. You want to keep adding pictures regularly, and you also want to start getting more reviews from your past customers. So the most important thing you can do to be listed in the top 3 here is to get more citations than your competitors. Citations are basically directories that you can put your name, your phone number, and your address, so that way more people can find you. So those are your things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, etc. Doing this will help you to greatly power your profile. So right below these, we have what we call the organic results. And you also want to be listed in the top 3 here, so that the most amount of people can actually find you. You know, let's take a look at this local competitor. That's the number 1 result in Google. Let's see why they're the number 1. So we click on their page. This is what we see. They have a pretty good, video here. And they have some content here. As you can see, they don't have a lot of content either. So they'll be really easy to beat in this area. Like I said, Google likes to see a minimum of 1500 words. They don't have that. You have less than them. So just make sure you start adding more content and keyword here, in your page so you can beat them out. So, but other than content and keyword, let's take a look at why they're number 1 if they don't have that much content and keywords. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. If I put their name here, we can actually see what we are up against. I want to go over the UR and DR rating. So the UR rating is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts this website. A DR rating is how powerful this website is in the eyes of Google. So a good way to actually increase this number is through the use of backlinks, which we can see here. Backlink is essentially a shadow or an endorsement from another website. With this program, we can actually see what backlinks they have and we can actually attain them for your website. So lastly and most importantly, the keywords. As you can see here, they're being found for 2,000 keywords, and those 2,000 keywords are bringing them 2,000 traffic to their website every month. So basically 2,000 people are visiting this website. Let's take a look at some of their keywords. So as you can see here, they got roofing repair Charlotte, North Carolina, roofing Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte roofing companies. Just in those three keywords here, we can actually see that they're being found, you know, because they're number two, result number two, and result number three. So it means 400, 200, 200, 800 people are actually searching for those three keywords only. We can keep going down the list and we can see a lot more. So imagine all those people just visiting your website instead of visiting theirs. So let's take a look at your website's rating. Let's see how you compare to them. So we have your website here. All right, so if you can see your DR is lower than them, that's because they have, a lot of backlinks compared to yours. So they have 23,000 and you only have 144. All right, so you have a lot of keywords that you're being found for. I was taking a look at them, and most of them are going to your blog. This is actually informational, which is great to have, but most of the traffic to your site is actually for the blog. So they're not what we call buying intent keywords. So that's what you want going to your site, so you can actually convert them into clients, therefore more money to your website. Okay, so as you can see, you only have 48 people visiting your website last month compared to the 2,000 that were visiting, Guys Roofing during last month. So it looks like if you were to get more content and keywords to your site, increase your UR and DR rating, and get some high quality backlinks, you could actually bring in a lot of calls. So I hope this video was helpful. I really appreciate hearing your thoughts about it. You can email me any thoughts or questions that you have, or you can actually call me at 407-974-6037. Thank you so much.